Guys, what's up? My Bucket Dev here, or Josh, and I just decided to create this channel so I could teach you guys how to code and all your fun stuff. I will try to teach you all that I know, and at the end, or if you want something to show or learn, I can teach you that. Uh, if you don't know, this is Eclipse. I'm not going to show you how to install Eclipse. You should all already know that. This is really just teach you like how to code. But yeah, if you don't know how to, I'll put a link on how to install Eclipse in the description. And yeah, we're gonna start off. These tutorials probably like 10 minutes each. This one might run a little later, just because it's a new series. But we're gonna start off by creating a new project. We're gonna call this YouTube. Now, before we get into like other coding, we have to learn what all this means. This is your basic project folder. Your system's JRE system library. This is all the Java that you're working with right now. You know, all the classes you can see. When you're using like OpenGL, try not to scare you with the big terms here. That's like a gaming or like for other images. That'll be a library here. And if we get into like game coding, maybe like more like Minecraft coding, if you guys want that, I'll show you how to do that and add the libraries like Bucket and Spigot. So now we need to create a package. Usually it consists of like if you own the domain Google, you'd put com.google. But if you don't own any domains, you can always just put my bucket dev dot yeah, I was gonna put dot learn, I guess. That's a good one. We're gonna create a new class. Classes are where you're gonna have the code in. I like to have my main, like the main class where everything's, put together. I like to call it main. Excuse me. And we're just gonna, put this down just a little. Now, your thing will not look like this. I have a custom color scheme on, just, a little easier for me. But we're gonna start learning how to write some very basic things. Basically, I'm gonna teach you what all this means. Package me, that's obviously we're writing in the package me.bucketdev, mybucketdev.learn, and public class main. Tabbing will use this effect, skip a little bit. Your public class, public class main. There's also private classes, all that stuff. So we're gonna start off by writing a very simple code. I think you all know it, and we're going to start off with the basics. So, basically, this. You can put, awesome. You can run it. We're going to run it as a, actually, no. Actually, I'm going to show you something really cool. And this is actually really neat that they implemented in Java. Let's create a class called main. You always, if you want to create just a normal class, write public static void main string args. Look, you'll see the difference. Toto auto generated method stub is it's automatically generated this for you. You don't have to have that there. It's just there. So now, if you want to write any code that's gonna be ran in the actual thing, this is you're gonna have to write it in here. It's it's the public. It's just like, think of public, like it's open, so this is what the console is going to use. The void, think of it as a void static, it's, I don't know how to explain really static, but arguments, think it's like, basic characters. If you want to see what's actually in a class, like, you probably saw what I did. All you have to do on a Mac is hold down command and click, and you'll see all the code that's already in the JRE. Now you can edit this. I strongly advise you don't. You can mess up some stuff. But yeah, we're just gonna start coding. So the first thing we're gonna write is I'm gonna teach you how to write a comment. These are very important in your coding. If you write this and you write my bucket dev is awesome, you can even have a space for all I care. Might give you a little error, but if you run it, you're gonna run it. If we open up this, on it. Actually, I don't want. It's just declaration. It's just the code problems. Now, if you don't have all this stuff, go to Window, Show View, console, and it's going to show you your console. So if we run it, nothing happens because this is a comment. It doesn't read or write comments. Well, it reads them, it's just it knows as soon as it sees these two, it's going to skip whatever's after there. Now we're going to create a number. Okay, so we're going to write this. Int is equal to a number, and a double is equal to a number with a decimal. I like very formal periods and everything. So now we're going to write, I'm going to show you what that means. If we want to write an int, high is equal to 1. You've already written your first code. Congrats. You're going to get an error. That's okay. Anything that's underlined with yellow usually means it's not being used at the moment. In this case, it isn't. So what we're going to do is we have an integer, and it's equal to it's signing high to 1. And so if you want to put it in the console down here, I'll show you how to write that. You're going to write system, which is basically your whole computer, .out. We're going to there's also system.in, that's for input. Think of out for output. Print line. I like using print line. You can explore the other ones. I like this one. Make sure you always end your code usually with a semicolon. Sometimes you'll end it like that. In this case, we don't. And what we're going to do is we're going to print out high. So just write in high. Whoops. High. And now look, ready? It went away. If we run it, it prints out the number 1. Because we assigned high to number 1. Now, you can see, like, in decimal form, it would actually be equal to 1.0. So we're going to write another interval called high D for double. You don't have to add the D. No, we're just going to make it LOL is equal to 2. So we now have a double that is LOL is equal to 2. So if we write system.out.println, and we're just going to write LOL, click it. You can now see the difference. Actually, I want to show you the difference, so we're going to run that again. You can see we have a regular integer as 1, and we have a decimal or a double as 1.0. Now, this is very, system.out.println is the reason it's going to be huge. You're going to use this a lot, trust me. So now we can get, creative with this a little bit. And I can also show you something. So we're just going to write system.out. No, sorry. Oh, what am I thinking? We're going to write system.out. But let's say if you don't want to write all that integer code. You just want it to print 1. You're just going to put these 2 quotation marks inside them. This is how you declare a string or characters like numerals. We're going to write hello. Actually, just keep it 1 because I want to show you can actually put 1 in there. Click run. It's going to output a 1. That is because you're declaring. Photoshop install. And excuse me. We're declaring in the strings to output a 1. Here's the cool part. If you write a plus, this is how you're going to add something in Java, or usually any language, to the previous string, characteristics, or any code you've written. We're going to write 2. Run it. It says 12 or 1, 2. But let's say you just wanted it to be 1, 2, not squished together. You can either do it this way. It's just like an extra character. So now we have a blank character in there, kinda. Space it. It says 1, 2. You can also, you would think, go like this. 1, 2, same. Or you can do something like. I'm gonna keep it simple and just tell you those are the ways you're gonna want to do it. And you would think you could do this. No, you can't. You have to use the plus. I'm sorry. Some languages allow you to do that. In case, Java does not allow you to do that. Now we're going to do some simple math. Now, I think this will be the last tutorial. I think you guys can handle this just fine. Trust me, you're all very brilliant. You just don't know it. Trust me, girls. System.out println. And we're going to, let's say we want it to equal, we want an x and a y to equal X and Y, we're doing algebra terms right now. So if you're not an algebra, that's okay. That's okay. We're just gonna write X and Y. We're just gonna put, so X is gonna be equal to 1, I guess, for now. And you don't have to use X, you can put A. What we could do is, oh yeah, I forgot. You can also just put, like, numbers in here. Like 1, 2, 3. It'll print out on the console, that's it. We can also put 1. We want it to print out, we want it to equal 12, right? So X will be our 1 will be our X, and 11 will be our Y. And now we're just gonna write. And now look at that. We did simple addition. 1 plus 11 is equal to 12. So if we do 11 plus 1, same answer as you would think. We can do some more. We're going to do 1 minus 21. And you should get negative 10, which is actually correct. If you do not know that, don't fight the code. Trust me. Pretty much always right. Unless you screwed up. That's all I can tell you. Now we're going to do some division. Now division's about the same, I'd say. 5 divided by 1, which is 5. Alright, 5. Now if we want to do a little different, 100, sorry, gosh. Maybe 100 divided by 5 should get 20. Yeah, 20. And now we're just going to do some other stuff like multiplication. Multiplication, now, I'm going to show you what you would think multiplication would be. 1 times 1. That's not right, as you can see. You know, that little error. Syntax error on token. Delete this token. It's going to tell you delete this token. These tokens are fine. Those ones aren't. This one's fine. How are you going to do it, though? Well, there's also a asterisk or a star times 1. That's your multiplication symbol. So, we can do something really stupid like 10 minus 10 plus 1, which should be 1, plus 9 divided by 5 should be 2. And we can multiply that by that much. And you'll get a crazy huge number. That's just some simple addition, multiplication, all your stuff. You can also do, I'll show you something like, let's show you want some arguments like 1 plus 1 is equal to, we could just, I'm going to space it like that. And we're going to do 1 plus 1. Sorry, 1 plus 1. So, that was sad. 1 plus 1. 1. Now, that's what you would think. I'm trying to show you. Like, if you want to print out 11, that's it. But we're not trying to do that. So when you actually have to do addition, you can't really do it in the same string. Just write int it, maybe an int answer is equal to 2. And we're just going to do plus, no, sorry. And here, plus answer. And now you're going to see 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now, I think you probably see what I'm getting at by now, and what I'm trying to get across. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today's bucket tutorials. I will leave the code and everything in a paste bin probably, so you can check it out, and a link and everything so you can get Eclipse. And if you want me to do a tutorial on how to get, all these themes, like these code themes, I can show you that. It's pretty simple, but other than that, subscribe, comment, rate, like, all that good stuff. Share it, add it to your favorites. I know you're gonna want to watch it again, because it takes a while. It takes at least, I think, 7 times to memorize it. Don't quote me on that though. But yeah, other than that, have a great day. Just have fun. Yeah, bye.